morning. I swear a lot.
Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Frostpunk. So, things are going well, actually, surprisingly. Things are okay. No one's dying, only 10 people are sick, which is shocking how few people that is. But I've had a look at things, and while things seem to be going well, there are issues. There are some problems that may occur that will need to be addressed. It's minus 40 degrees now. Coal Thumper, these gathering posts, and that hothouse of chili. But yeah, like we've got the cookhouse down here, sawmill, these hunters' huts as well, that are chilly. And while that's not so bad, actually having things at chilly is pretty decent. It's worth pointing out that the temperature is going to drop by 20 degrees in a couple days. It will go back up 2 degrees just after the 23rd day starts, but during that time a lot of people could get sick. So I think we still need to focus on the temperature upgrades that we're going for. Obviously improved heaters needs to be done. I reckon generator range upgrade is also going to be very important, but also gathering post insulation is going to be super important because that's where all of our resources come from. That also might be worth doing just so we don't have to build more resource depots, but it might become a case where I think I'm going to need to throw a little more or a few more steam hubs in there just to reach some of these areas. Problem is, it's been a couple days since I, played. I went away for a little bit, and trying to remember all this shit is difficult. Like, for instance, there's no point building a steam hub. Yeah, I've already got a steam hub here. There's no point building another one. When the temperature drops down 2 levels, I'm probably going to bump this up to steam level 2 to keep things stabilized. We got a new sick person. Okay. Factory. Yeah, we've got another automaton on the way. I'm thinking if we can, perhaps, maybe get like a coal mine. I need to research a coal mine, which I don't have yet. But if we get a coal mine set up and have an automaton on it, then we're always gathering coal, which will lower the amount we lose every night, which would be good. That would help, just things are going to get a lot worse, and we need to make sure we're ready for when it does. That is, yeah, it's a medical post. There should be a patient. A new automaton has been built. Lovely. That did not take long. Oh, what now? Sir, an engineer is asking for a day off to study an automaton closely. The automatons can be improved. They may be the pinnacle of our technology, but if we learn how to make them, we can surely learn how to make them better. If I take a closer look at any machine, I can adjust it to improve its performance. Why should it be any different with them? This engineer won't be able to work for 24 hours. Yeah, do it. If you can improve the automatons, that's ideal. We got another one here. This is delightful. Well, Z-Corp saw fit to send us as lol. Isn't that nice of them? Definitely not intended as a direct form of competition to H-Corp. No way, certainly not. Definitely not. We like a bit of competition around here. Did you actually finish the heating up? Oh my god, yeah, the heating upgrade is finished. Wow, okay, cool. Nice, decent. Great. But I definitely want to focus on some of that insulation now. We'll start with the gathering post, and then I want to get the hothouse done as well. In the meantime, we should deploy this lol somewhere. Just go pick up stuff around the side, while we set something up for you. We'll need to look into getting a coal mine. But literally just one, so that we can start making use of some of this stuff. Theoretically, we're always going to need stuff like food and whatever, and that's cool. But as long as we've got coal to keep the generators running and the heating going, theoretically, things should never get too bad. Now, do I 17-hour cooldown before the next law? That's fine. That's totally fine. But if we can get the automatons to a place where they can actually sort out our coal production, we can move all the people out of those gathering posts. Maybe even move them out of this thing as well. Oh, the coal thumper is very warm. Right, that's the problem. I was looking at everything at nighttime when the heaters weren't on. See, during the day, this shit is actually a lot better. And we're still gaining coal as well, even with all of this stuff on. People have been healed. This is very good. No patients in here anymore. All right, get them out. That's fine. Everyone's just in the infirmary now. Yep, the one sick person. Day's over.
Work is done for the day.
Work is done for the day. We've actually got leftover engineers who don't have an assignment. I truly cannot believe it. We may as well have 2 engineers just be on standby, just in case. Why not? We're not using the extended shifts right now because, people want to rest, and that's fine. They can do that. We've got our SLOLs and our BOOBS units. It's all good. I've definitely missed playing this. Like, Frostpunk is perhaps not the most bombastic or exciting thing I could produce, but it's definitely one of the ones I find more enjoyable to play. There's something about this I very much get into. These are nice and warm. I don't want to sit around and do nothing. There should always be more things to do, but at the same time, there's no point pushing for improvements if it's not necessary. We're getting quite high. We're getting a lot of steel. So I reckon throwing down a nice little resource depot to just store that stuff could help a lot. If we're going to be swimming in resources, then we want to make sure we have the capacity for it. 2 people are sick, not even a big deal. Bump up steel. Very good. Dilemma down there. The Londoners have defaced more walls, urging everybody to join them and abandon the city. Some graffiti even mocks your leadership, branding you an unfit leader incapable of doing what it takes to save your people. Send watchmen to remove it. We're fine. Everything's actually going incredibly well. Hope did go down considerably, so we're going to have to look into more ways to raise that, because when it comes time for these guys to fuck off, I want them to realize what a stupid idea that is. What now? Captain, members of the Neighborhood Watch who were removing the Londoners' slogans have been assaulted. We should do something to protect our people. Send guards to secure the streets. Because we can do that. Well, better late than never. Oh, come on, man. We have tons of guards. Enough to protect us from these vermin. Well, people are saying, like, how are we going to survive? What should we do? And I'm like, I don't really know what you guys are on about, because we have a ton of food. We have plenty of coal. And we're setting up a system where we're going to get more coal. Everywhere is warm. Everywhere the people live is at least livable. The temperature will drop, but I've got plans for that. I'm literally going to set up a coal mine, which will boost our coal production significantly. I think we are making a profit on coal each day.
Come on, lads. We must work harder.
Just to clarify, we're still gathering wood, but that might actually run out relatively soon, so we're going to need to look into that. To the point where it might be worth getting, well, the last automaton might want to work on wood instead of coal. Vazlol can move to the coal when the time comes, but for now it's just gathering this stuff, which is fine. You know, we don't actually need coal right now, but we do need wood, so move the Zlol away from that. Put it on there instead. Oh, new law. Lovely. Let's have a proper look through and see what we can get. You don't need House of Pleasure. That doesn't help with hope. And discontent is really not an issue right now. So, we can go overcrowding, which would cause discontent. We could go extra rations for the ill, which speeds up recovery, which is nice, but not really necessary right now. I reckon where we're going to find what we need is in purpose. Purpose. What do we got? So I could spend 10 food rations to use patrol, which will lower discontent and raise hope, which is actually a pretty solid idea, especially since we've got such a surplus of food right now. Could build a prison. Could get a propaganda center, which sounds very in line with the order-based dystopia I'm going for. To keep things running smoothly, we need to stay informed about our people's concerns and have a way of spreading the news we want them to hear. Propaganda center, it raises hope, shows detailed info on sources of discontent. The propaganda center can distribute bulletins raising hope. It's not difficult to make. There can only be one. That only costs wood. Let's go for that, yeah. That seems like a good idea.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
New law is signed. We'll set it up right there. Our own Department of Truth to tell us what to think. I suppose it will keep people happy and under control. Yes, and I want people under control. Very much so. Gathering post-installation researched. Lovely. Oh, the coal mine requires a steam core, which we don't have. Okay, that might make things slightly more difficult. What about wall? The wall drill also requires a steam core. Ah, yeah. Yeah, this is an issue. Well, we do have, technically, an infinite supply of coal. Because coal thumpers do actually kind of do that. We do not have... What's a steam coal thumper? By pumping high-pressure steam into the underground coal deposits, the steam coal thumper forces the precious resource, forming a pile enough for 4 gathering posts. Interesting. Well, I don't have enough for any of that stuff right now. Gonna use a Foreman there. Use the Foreman ability to try and get some more wood going as quickly as possible because we're just not making enough of that at the moment. Temperature is going to drop very soon. We are ready for it, technically. But we might want to work on that insulation. Yeah, just a little bit. Get cookhouse insulation going because they need to be working. Wood crates depleted, that's fine. The Zlol did a great job. What's that? Gold deposit. There aren't a lot of just random things scattered around the floor anymore, but we may as well get the automaton to grab those where we can. Because that's stuff that's really dangerous for our people to gather, so get the robots to do it. The robots can do it. Functioning, but yeah, we don't have enough resources for it. That's fine. We will eventually. We will eventually. I need to man the propaganda center. It hasn't been built yet, so that's fine. But it's annoying that it needs people in there. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project is back. He wants to borrow an automaton. I'm close to a breakthrough. I just need an automaton for a day, and I believe I'll be able to propose specific modifications that will raise their performance permanently. Yeah, give him an automaton. Can I choose which one? No, but that's fine. Yeah, because Lowell's currently working on that, so we'll move it from there. Put it there. Look at this. There's LOL and BOOBS units working together in harmony. You love to see it. Can someone make me a mod to give the different units different colors? I'd like to have an army of colorful automatons. Yeah, just go out there and make me a mod. Yeah, that's easy, right? That's just easily done. Yeah, that's not difficult. Jesus Christ. Seriously, have you guys seen like the clone trooper mods in XCOM 2? They are ridiculously high detail. Like, oh my god. I could just sit and stare at those models for ages because they look so good. It seems like overall we're gaining coal per day as well. It's going quite well. Hope is still quite low, but we've got 9 days until the Londoners kick off. I reckon the propaganda center, if we really pump some wood into that, could help a lot. This is running out of wood though, and we're going to need to set up a new one. And I think I've got just the thing for it, actually. Yeah, we'll do that. The next time we get a steam core, we're gonna have to invest it in a wall drill so that we have an infinite supply of wood. Because I can see this becoming a serious issue if we don't jump on it soon. Free time is over. Well, work shift is over. Long live the work shift. Coal is doing alright, but I predict that number is gonna go down. If we... Oh, steam cores, ideal. That will go down soon because we're going to be using more stuff. May they rest in peace. 2 steam cores. Okay, we're going to want to make use of that. 11 hours to arrive. Yeah, go for it. And then I'll bring them back because we still got to do the research to even get the wall drill. Building an outpost depot allows you to assign people to work as an outpost team. Yeah, I remember this. Place is rich in resources. I'm going to assume, I don't know why that came up just now, I'm going to assume Winterhome is one of those. Wait, this provides wood. Oh, that could be a solution. That could be a solution to what I was just saying. Might be a way for us to get wood without using up too much, without using our steam cores up. On the other hand, we're always so fucking low on wood that I feel like I just want to set up a fucking wall drill and then not have to think about it anymore and be like, well, at least we're getting some wood. This has been made. We're engineers in it. Hope rises by a significant degree. Holy shit. Tendency, yeah. People are hopeful enough not to join the Londoners, so as long as we can keep that going. That's it. No mercy for our enemies. Order above all. Oh, we're going for it now. May the traitors cower in terror. This sign will strike fear into the hearts of villains. Oh yeah, we've gone totalitarian. You love it. Spread the hope. People must be told repeatedly that we survive every day thanks to order. Oh yeah. Oh, this was a good move. Look at that hope go up. I wonder if we get the hope high enough that this will actually end up going down. What if we managed to get to the end of this and everyone refused to join the Londoners? Like, they literally had no one to take with them. That'd be amazing. That's been set up. That's very good. We'll leave it for now because we're fine. We do need more wood so that we can build that automaton. We still need like 41 more wood. Once we've gotten the automaton back from that engineer who's working on it, we'll be good to go on that front. This one has nearly run out of wood. It's only got 204 left. That's fine. That's no biggie. The temperature is about to drop, so I am going to have to turn up the heat, which is going to make the coal situation a little awkward. Admittedly. Put the workers back on that. We'll put engineers in there. Only one person is sick. Like, we're doing well at the moment. About to get colder. Sir, people are no longer concerned by the Londoners' slogans. Some have started to bring hot soup to the guards because everyone loves the guards. I'm glad to hear that. Because our guards are keeping peace and order and safety. Safety. God, turning it up to level 2 is gonna absolutely trash our coal reserves, but that's why we'll turn it off level 2 once the temperature rises again. We just need to last that long. How are these doing? There are people, yeah, these places are being worked. Alright. That's fine. But we're definitely going to want to look into getting a coal mine, I think. It's hard to say. No, I think... it's hard. It's difficult. Which way to send my priorities, you know? Because wood is the one thing we consistently run out of, and wood is basically used in every form of building. Oh, hang on. For the first time, the Londoners have failed to persuade anyone to abandon our city and flee to London. People are recovering from their shock at the news of Winterhome and are starting to hope for the future. I'm glad to hear that. People are quite pleased at the moment. The temperature is about to drop, though. So that's something.
Wrap up well. The frost is here.
Oh, those are temporary modifiers, I see. Oh yeah, it just got colder. Alright, bump up the heating. 17 hours left on coal, yeah. That's tricky. But with the temperatures turned up and work time starting, which means...
We've got work to do.
Really, even with the temperature gone up, the bunkhouses are still chilly. That's troubling. That's really troubling. More people will get sick, and we're gonna burn through coal like a motherfucker. I'm gonna have to keep an eye on that, because we might have to turn it back down to level 1 if things continue this way. Cookhouse installation researched. Okay, good. How's the cookhouse doing? Where's the cookhouse? It's toasty as fuck. That's chilly. Can I just have it on like 1 level instead of 2? I guess not. Okay. Yeah, though, but yeah, research. Yes, research. I need to make some decisions. Considering the temperature is going to get lower more permanently later on, I think we need to continue setting up a proper coal production system. Coal mine. We set it up over here, we get some robots on it, we'll be good to go. Alright, here's what we do. For the sake of making sure things remain okay, we're going to put a couple of Foremans in these gathering posts. Get this going. Get as much coal as we can. I'm going to put that down to level 1 again because we do not have enough coal for that. We just don't. It's going to get awkward, people are going to get sick, but if we run out of coal, things are going to get a lot worse. Better to have it at level 1 consistently and have people still be a bit cold than have it at level 2 for a while and then have all the coal run out and the generator turn off. You just go look into coal mining. You need those scouts to come home soon. Too chilly. Well, heated then. Jesus Christ. Yeah, heat the child shelters. God damn, that's actually important. Too chilly? Yeah, well... promise fulfilled. I gave them time to rest. Very good. Sir, the engineer working on the automaton project sent in his report. He broke the automaton he borrowed, now he wants a steam core. The damage hasn't been for nothing. We can fix the broken machine, and on top of that, we can now adjust the automatons to make them work faster. The engineer's busy again now, but he said he's onto something really exciting. Keep working, we'll find a core later. And we will, because there's a core on the way. But he broke the thing. That's really unhelpful. Whatever, go do that. Start getting some wood. But next thing though, yeah, a little bit actually. Also, it just occurs to me I should do this too. There's gathering posts over here. Foreman, and then extended shift, extended shift, extended shift, Foreman. This will raise discontent, but it will help. Foreman, extended shift. Extended shift. Extended shift. We need coal more than anything else. Getting plenty of wood, and that's good. Coal mining research is complete. Coal mining optimization. Coal mines, steam coal mines, and advanced coal mines will be 10% more efficient. Handy, but we don't need it right now. Fuck it. Let's get another research upgrade. Let's get to the next tier, see what we can find. Those guys are waiting. Oh, there's potentially a bunch of things here. The refugee from Winterhome. The man we've seen from afar was nowhere to be found. Searching his burrow, we found a diary of a scientist who fled Winterhome after the starving city fell into chaos. Its leader, an army captain, appointed himself an absolute ruler. He tried to impose order using force. Plenty of people, disgruntled, deserted the city, and most of the others rebelled against him. So it did not go well. Evidently. Time to go home, lads. A day and 7 hours. That's still quite a while, longer than I'd like it to be, but hey, you know, better than nothing. This public house is too cold, we'll turn it up then. Let's say no one's in there right now, but when they are in there, that'll go up to like, I think maybe chilly or livable. So that'll be okay. We don't have the steam core for that right now, that's fine, we'll just leave it. Take 2 engineers out of there, put them in there, for all the hope and such. Citizen needs cold at home, bad food. God, yeah, the bunkhouses are just cold, aren't they? We won't get as much coal tomorrow as we did today, because we won't have, like, the Foreman bonuses and stuff like that. Absolute legendary Foreman bonuses. But it should be fine. Should be alright. Now, is there anything I can build to help our situation? I can't build the coal mine yet, because I don't have a steam core. I just want to check the tech tree. Is there anything more we can do for the bunkhouses? Because, like, they're just not... Oh, we can upgrade to houses. Fuck. Oh, God, we're going to have to do that, aren't we? Oh, that's going to be a drag. But probably a good thing to look into if our bunkhouses are currently just not providing enough heat. They straight up aren't. Discontent went up. Someone has stolen 104 food rations. Fuck that. Get it back. That's a lot of food. Guard succeeded. Good. Once free time works out, we can honestly knock it back down to 1 because their homes don't need to be warm during that time. And at the start of the next day, temperature will rise again. It will then go down even more on the 26th, so once we've got this coal situation sorted out, we're really gonna need to fucking, do things. Ah, the heating situation, yes. It's gonna be an issue. New law. Now, I'd love to get a prison, but that's gonna require... Hello, that's something. That's gonna require a lot of manpower. Agitator. Strategically placed loudspeakers will remind our citizens of the importance of their work and increase their efficiency. Agitator. Raise the efficiency of nearby workplace by 20%. I'll have to build 3 of them, though. That could be really helpful, though. Pledge of loyalty. People make mistakes, but we can give them a chance to redeem themselves if they agree to cooperate, of course. People will be persuaded to sign a pledge of loyalty, which will turn them into secret informers. This will provide a permanent hope bonus. Discontent will rise slightly. Yeah, I need sleepers. Straight up.
New law. A new law has passed.
Better watch out, the neighbors will be falling over themselves to sign. They want us to rat on each other, I'll never do that. It's not up to you. It's not up to you, Mildred. What must be done, must be done. God, those towers are ominous. That propaganda center is really ominous. It's pretty funny, I gotta be honest. You know, because it's not actually real, it's just based on real things. Let me enjoy the dire implications in the form of a fictional format that's not real. Just for a moment. I might look into getting those agitators though, because if I can get the efficiency in the, what are they called? What are they called? Gathering posts. Make sure we're getting enough coal to survive. That would be helpful. I really need those guys to come home as soon as possible. I desperately need those steam cores. At least 1 coal mine I want set up. He's doing alright. They're almost out of wood. Maybe once that sawmill is done, dusted, and put away, I could actually look into getting a prison because I'd have more people to allow the manpower, as it were. The propaganda center is barely staffed though because, you know, it got cold and we had to treat people. Almost got too much wood. I actually can't believe it. But fuck it, if we've got too much stuff, build another resource depot. Oh, hello. Exemplary behavior. Sir, a group of people have found inspiration in their work under the guidance of a foreman and have decided to try organizing their workplace on their own. Their spirit and motivation are exemplary today. Keep up the good work, lads. Excellent. Fucking excellent. You are all fucking excellent. I hope you know that. Mechanical calculators. Now the research shifts into maximum overdrive. Allows us to build comfortable houses. A comfortable house for 10 people, well protected from the weather. I'll have a quick look through all of these things. Infirmaries will employ fewer people. Oh, that's strong. Oh, that's really strong. Oh, that's exceptionally strong. Improves the workplace integration of automatons, boosting their efficiency by 10%. That's really helpful. Oh, that's also really good. Alright, look. We need the houses first so we can get started building them because we don't actually have a lot of time to build the houses. We've got until the 26th to build like enough houses for 200 people. We need to get started on that. Then we can look into, say, the mechanization of the infirmary so we can pull more of our engineers out there and they'll be available for other things. Then I'm gonna go look again because I've already forgotten everything I was looking at. Automaton into integration for improved productivity on their part, and then heater efficiency upgrade to save coal. If it'll work out, probably. Having the infirmary staffed by half as many engineers and having it still work would be incredible. That'll help us so much. So fucking much. You know what, it's just occurred to me actually, where is it? Workshops? I do need you to work longer shifts. I do. But it's not all bad, you know, like, hey, here's some food. And here's some food for you. We've got plenty of food. 6 hours till they get back, it's fine. Londoners prey on discontent. A few are persuaded. A member of the Londoners is talking to a crowd. He's trying to scare as many as possible into joining the exodus to London, but his visions of doom ring false in the ears of the people who are content with the situation in our city. We'll just chase the speaker away. No need to disperse the crowd. We can't let him spread the lies of the Londoners. They're traitors, heretics even. This will stop him infecting others with his madness. God, I'm so good at running a totalitarian state. I just never got my chance, you know? So with the amount of steam cores we're gonna get, I reckon I want a coal mine and, yeah, probably a coal mine and a wall drill. And that will sort out our coal. That will give us extra coal, which will be amazing, and it will also sort out, limited amounts of wood in the area. This is now empty? Cool. Where's the dismantle button? I've lost it. Oh yeah, it's in here. Get rid of that. Lovely jubbly. And now we have 10 workers available. Sadly, they can't work in there. I know there are some engineers stuck on the guard stations at the moment. I might be able to free them up. I'm 90% sure they are anyway. Yeah, there they are. There we go. Bung the rest of the engineers in there for now, because that's it. Well, actually, what we'll do... we'll bung the rest of them in there to make sure that... actually, that place doesn't even need to... yeah, it doesn't even have any patients. Alright, empty that. It doesn't matter. There we go. Well, the infirmary's got all the patients, right? Yeah, so... empty this one too. Bung them all in there. It's easier. There we go. By doing that... yeah, now the Londoners, they're starting to lose people. If we can keep hope going like this... their numbers should melt away to nothing. We've got a week until they decide to leave. More people are sick. A lot. Oh god, yeah, 'cause it's nighttime. Hold up. Turn that up. They've returned safely to the city with a bunch of stuff. Good, you get in there. That's helpful. Okay. Alright, a lot happening all of a sudden. Hello. So the engineer working on the automaton project is here. He says that if we don't give him a steam core now, he'll have to end the project. Give him a steam core. Discontent will rise slightly. Fuck that. Take the steam core, man. You're saving us. You're gonna save the day. You're gonna save the sea. With your science. I fucking love science. Because, you know, it helps us a lot. In this context, at the very least. Now, we gave him a steam core. We've got 2 left. We could build another automaton, and then we'd have 1 left. I feel like I've gone about this kind of, well, we're doing so well on wood, but the thing is, once the wood in this area runs out, then it becomes problematic, right? We're doing fine at the moment because we're grabbing the wood. But if it runs out, then the wood will run out. That's how it works. I should have gotten a wall drill instead of a coal mine in the tech tree. I didn't do that. But I really like having more automatons. I really, really do. But yeah, it's gonna get really cold. So, tell you what, while we've got so much wood as well, let's build some streets. I don't know for sure if people actually manually travel from place to place and if the efficiency of your streets even matters, but I'm just gonna take a moment to see if I can't do something about it. But now we have a lot more streets. That'll probably help. Probably. So the good news is when the temperature goes down to 70, it'll only be for a day, and then it'll go back up to 50, I think. So it'll be a bit more steady, progressive cold rather than immediate frost, like constant cold snaps. The Londoners are stealing again. They've taken food rations. Fucking stop stealing the food. Caught in the act. Our guards did a good job. They got the goods back, but more importantly, they caught one of the thieves. Now I can put an end to the thievery. What should we do with the thief? You'll have 3 days to build a prison. We're doing that. We will build a prison. I have 3 automatons, none of them are idle. Yeah, they're all working there, that's fine. I might reassign one of the steel ones when that gets built, because we've got plenty of steel. No worries there. People abandon the Londoners. Sir, several of the people who wanted to flee London have decided to trust you and stay. They say that your recent decisions have convinced them there is hope for us here yet. I'm glad to hear that. They're abandoning them. Ah, get wrecked. What losers. There we go, houses. Very important, very, very important. So, we got the houses. That was the first thing I wanted to get. We'll get infirmary mechanization to lower the overall amount of people required to do stuff. Let's look into houses. This is important. 35 wood, 25 steel. Yeah, it's quite expensive, but we're going to need to start doing that in preparation for that cold snap. It's coming. We got to be ready. I think because I set up all that street construction, nothing's getting built yet because it's all getting done. That's an issue. So the automaton project is complete. Automatons can now be produced at lower cost and used in medical facilities. We learned to modify the automatons with precision attachments, allowing them to work on the most fragile thing we know of, the human body. Also turns out we can remove some non-essential parts. Well done. Big success. You know what that actually means, though? We're gonna want an automaton. We're gonna want another one. We'll reassign one of those and put them there, just so we can get started on that. Do that.
Workday end. It's time for rest.
Workday end. I now need you people to build these things as quickly as possible. It's actually really important that you crack on building those houses. New law. Yeah, now we can get that prison. What is new order? With the introduction of the new order, all who voice doubts will be treated as traitors. Obedience is the highest virtue, without which the city can't survive. All those who do not follow will be swept aside. After introducing this law, another one can be passed after 3 days. Hope will never be a problem again. Londoners will have to renounce their views. A public execution space will be built. Some Londoners will be killed. Some people will feel compelled to fight this law. Some of them will die. That doesn't seem necessary, really, does it? Right now? I don't think it is. Hope will never be a problem again. We're not really having problems with hope right now, though. I'm gonna go with prison.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
There we go. See, we're doing alright for hope. I just don't think we do not need to kill the Londoners. We don't. We actually don't need to kill them. We're doing just fine as we are. We throw out a couple more propaganda bulletins. We might be able to get one or two, like, big roundups from the prison done before the Londoners leave. Yeah, people are getting sick because the houses aren't finished. There we go. Good. Okay, so move that automaton off there, put it over there. Now I've got a constant supply of coal throughout the night and day, which will be very important come the 26th, which is rolling around soon. It's scary. Captain, the Londoners are stealing again. They've stolen more food, and people are angry that they're doing this. Send guards. Oh my god, the prison's already done. Holy shit. Alright, there we go. Hope rises. A group of Londoners will abandon their cause. Guards failed. One of our people died. Jesus Christ. One of our guardsmen was beaten to death whilst chasing the Londoners. We caught one of the thieves, but he's not the murderer. What should we do with him? Lock him up. Sir, all the prisoners have been released from one of our prisons. People are scared when they see criminals on the streets. We better do something to reopen that prison. I will address that. Well, I don't understand how the fuck that happened, because we literally have prisoners in there. I mean, workers, you know. Move one from there, put it over there. There we go, discontent dropped immensely. Good. People abandon the Londoners. It's going down. Prison guards will round up wrongdoers and put them in prison. They'll go after Londoners, dissidents, and any other troublemakers. Prison will be returned to society after 4 days. Do that. There we go. The Londoners only have a small advantage over our forces. There's every chance we'll be able to stop these lunatics. Yeah, we're doing it. We're doing it. Making it happen. Anywhere we could potentially free up our workforce would be amazing. We could assign an automaton to an infirmary. But since we went to the trouble of researching it to lower the amount of engineers in there, it doesn't feel necessary. Anywhere that requires 10 people, like this gathering post, for instance,
Come, lads. We must work harder.
we could just put an automaton there instead. We've still got steel production going. That's getting us wood. That's getting us coal. At the moment, the 3 main resources we need for building their collection is automated, which helps immensely. And the efficiency of the automatons just went up. That doesn't need to be staffed because the patients can go in there. Very good. Bung a couple more engineers in there. Get an engineer in there. Use the Foreman bonus. We're out of wood. Yeah, we're working on it. Once we get that automaton built, I've noticed that quite a few places are like missing people and stuff like that. We can just, yeah, it's because we rounded up those prisoners and they'll be reformed and sent back out in 4 days. So we can just use the new automaton, I don't know, take over like a gathering post or something and then move those people around to patch up the holes in our workforce, and we'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll be okay. New automaton, and now we can move those people out of the factory as well because they're not needed in there anymore. We can now look into getting heater efficiency, which is lovely. Some workers want to see you. They've dragged an engineer with them, accusing him of disloyalty. He was reading us this, trying to turn us against you. One of the workers shoves a tattered book into your hands. Damned fools, snarls the engineer. It's Dickens. I've been trying to educate them. This man is innocent. We're order, not stupid order. Come on, guys. If you're gonna have a totalitarian state, you have to make it smart, or there's no point. Stupid. I really hope the scouts find more steam cores, because I really want more automatons. Burial ceremony. Yeah, someone did die, didn't they? Jeez. Do a bit of propaganda, boost hope even more. We survive thanks to order. So we put an end to the stealing. The filthy thief is finally in prison. 53 food rations and 47 wood were retrieved with the information we got from him. Perfect. Well done. Perfect and well done. We'll wait till morning to actually start those building projects, because I think turning people out of their houses in the middle of the night is upsetting them. Many Londoners will abandon their cause. They don't stand a chance. People abandon the Londoners. The Londoners have no advantage over our forces. We can almost always stop them. Absolutely wrecked. Truly and utterly wrecked. We made it this far. I think we can survive anything. Today will be a good day. I can feel it. With the new technological advances we've made, ladies and gentlemen, I have built my own automaton. I have built the Foreman. This is the Foreman. It is the Foreman. I pilot this, and I ride around the fucking city and tell people to get back to work. This is the thing I do.